Guys, I'm panicking. So I decided to do NaNoWriMo again this year. I don't know where my brain is at or if I even have one anymore, but I'm decided to do NaNoWriMo again this year. This will be my 4th year participating in NaNoWriMo, and I am so nervous about it because I am in college now and I have such a crazy course load that are all writing classes, so I'm already writing a ton, and I don't know when I'm gonna have time for this, but I love it so much and I want to do it, and I actually live on a writing floor in my dorm, so everyone who lives around me are all writers, so that is super motivational. Everyone I feel like is doing it, and it's just going to be such an inclusive, supportive environment. So I'm going to try it. I'm not going to aim for 50K. It would be amazing if I could do it, but if I even get like 2,000 words written, it's more than I would have written normally on this novel. So let me tell you a little bit about it. So if you guys don't know what NaNoWriMo is, it is basically National Novel Writing Month, which is November, and you basically try to write an entire full-length novel in a month's time. So that is 50,000 words. That's absolute insanity, but I have actually won in 2014, and in the past years I have been reworking that novel, and then I am actually going to be working on a different novel I did for NaNoWriMo this year. I got about 21,540 words in, I believe, so that is about halfway to the goal, but this novel is definitely going to be longer than 50K, so if I add 50K on top of that, I will be closer towards the finishing word count. I will be linking my NaNoWriMo profile down below if you guys want to keep updated with my progress. I'm going to be doing NaNoWriMo vlogs on this channel. They're going to be super informal. I'm basically just going to be trying to vlog a little bit each day, keep you guys updated, and then compile them into weekly vlogs. So hopefully you guys are okay with that. I thought that would be maybe easiest for me and maybe more enjoyable for you, because you guys get more actual content instead of just like me trying to vlog to fill up the time. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing on this channel. But what I'm actually going to be writing is this book called Lucy and the Dog Walker. It's a working title, don't worry about it, but I'm just gonna give you guys a little bit of information about what I'm writing, because it's really frustrating for me when people don't tell me what they're writing because they want to keep it secret, and I get the whole not wanting people to copy your idea thing, but also if I keep looking down, it's because I have my laptop here because I'm going to be reading you guys the synopsis of this. The working synopsis that I have on NaNoWriMo right now reads, "When the Queen of Hell meets a dog walker, they can't seem to meet eye to eye. Both having blackmail that ruined the other's life for good, they're forced together to save themselves and, more importantly, keep the throne from her brother's blood-soaked hands." So this novel is actually kind of a loose retelling of the story of Job in the Bible. If you don't know what that is, it's about a man named Job who was very wealthy and worked very hard to make sure he didn't fall into evil in fear of being condemned to hell. So basically, long story short, Lucifer tried to get him to sin in order to condemn God. He never did. Basically, he tried to burn his crops and kill his family, you know, the whole shebang. You can Google it if you're more curious. But my story kind of follows Lucifer's daughter, who is basically trying to prove herself that she can take over the throne instead of her brother. So that's basically all I'm gonna try to get into with that. It's kind of the idea that she cheats to get where she needs to be, and then other people find out. It's like a very messy, interlocked storyline between these two perspectives of my main character and Lucy. Yeah, that's basically a very loose synopsis. I'm probably going to get more into it just for vlogging's sake. If you guys watch the vlogs, you'll probably hear more about my characters and my struggles trying to write this story, but I'm really excited about it. It makes me really excited to write about whenever I think about my story, which I think is a good sign, proving that it is a story that I really need to tell. So I'm hoping that I will be able to write a ton more onto the story. I'm really nervous about the whole college thing, but I think it will be good, hopefully. So I'm currently 9 chapters in. I am about to start chapter 10, and I feel like it's going really well so far. I really enjoy what I've written. Obviously, it is a NaNoWriMo first draft, so it has a lot to be edited, but I'm not going to be editing. I'm just going to be continuing writing starting at chapter 10. So that'll be a lot different than previous years where I get to start from the beginning and kind of build up. I'm mainly just going to kind of build off of things I've already written. So I actually was really torn on what to write this year, if I wanted to rewrite my first manuscript of my 2014 novel, or if I wanted to work on this one. This one's a lot more daunting because I haven't written it yet, so I don't really know where it's going, versus my finished manuscript of 2014, which is a finished novel technically that I just need to be working on. So I decided to go on the road less traveled and do this. I started kind of working on a Pinterest board. I will pop some pictures up here from from my Pinterest board, as well as link the whole thing down below if you guys want to look at it. It's really cool. I love the Pinterest board. I feel like it's such a great way to get yourself hyped up with kind of a dream / storyboard vibe. So if you guys want to check that out, totally do so. But I started playing around with the Pinterest board a couple weeks ago, and I just fell in love with this story, fell in love with the characters, and I'm really excited to kind of get back into this delinquent group that I am kind of working with of characters, and I think it's a really fun story to tell. It's a lot different. It's a lot kind of grungier. It deals with different topics than just a typical contemporary, which is where my comfort zone typically lays. So yeah, a couple of you guys said that you wanted sit-down NaNoWriMo videos, and I think during the month it's going to be very hard to do them consistently. I'll try to do a couple of them just to kind of break up the vlogs, but this is going to be kind of my intro to this whole NaNoWriMo thing. NaNoWriMo is starting, and I have a giant final the day that it starts. So it's gonna be very overwhelming for me. I'm gonna be kind of breaking down throughout the entire month, and I'm prepared for that. But I also know that I can quit at any time, and that's totally fine. If I write even 100 words on this story, it's better than what I would have done if I didn't decide to do it. So, my roommate is doing NaNoWriMo with me. Let me know if you guys want to have a sit-down video with us talking about our stories. All of my friends pretty much are doing it. My two best friends here at college, Cam and Mandy, are both doing it as well, and I'm so proud of them for doing it. So, if you want a sit-down video with everybody just kind of talking about their synopsises or their struggles, it is their first time doing NaNoWriMo, so if you want to hear about a first-time struggle versus someone who has done it multiple times before, we can talk about that. So just kind of let me know what you guys are curious about down in the comments down below. I'm really excited for NaNoWriMo. I'm extremely nervous, but it is my favorite month of the year. No matter how stressful it gets, it is just such a great environment for a writer to be in. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoy this type of video. It's kind of short, but I don't really have too much I want to preface into to kind of scare myself off, so I just kind of want to leave it at that. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please check my Pinterest and add me on NaNoWriMo's website down below. Next time you see me, I will be having an emotional breakdown over my book. Have a good one, guys. Bye.